Shoes with Steelyard, and we are here with Robin Barron. Welcome to the Steelyard Airstream. Have you ever been in an Airstream before?
First of all, thank you for having me. Second of all, absolutely not. I have never been in one, and it's very, very cool. It's very retro.
Yeah, it's very retro but very modern. So,
Yeah.
So you've never been in an Airstream. You are a New Yorker. Are you a native New Yorker? I know you live in New York now.
I do. And I'm born, bred, and raised in New York.
Manhattan.
Well, I feel like I was born, bred, and raised in Manhattan, but just bred and raised. I was born outside of Manhattan, but in the city.
Oh, we'll forgive you for that, though.
Thank you.
So that's good. That's good. And you have your business is Robin Barron Designs, but is it Robin Barron Designs and then you have your line of furniture as well, or is it the same?
So
entity?
it's a really good question because I sort of have three prongs of my business.
Okay.
One is my design firm where I do high-end residential and some boutique hospitality projects. And the second is my product where I have 5 categories now. Oh my God.
Wow.
I know I'm crazy, but I have hardware, which is like my jewelry.
Which
I
is
love.
beautiful.
Thank
I've
you.
seen that.
Thank you.
You have to see that.
And I have my case goods, my rugs, lighting, which is a new category, and some upholstery. So I have that part of the business. And then I have the other part, which is really about, doing a lot of speaking and TV and things like that. So it really is like 3 interconnected but distinctly different parts of the business.
Okay, so you have the product and the design, but you also have a speaking where you were president of the ASAD chapter in New York.
Yes, absolutely.
So
Thank you.
You've done. So you've done your share of. So you inspire and teach, and that's part of what you do as well as kind of give back to the community.
That's exactly right. I love giving back. I've been in business a long time, and I really think it's important to share our insights and experience with each other because that's really how we learn.
Yeah.
And I think that's a really important part of my life is giving back. I do it in many different ways, and I know I'm grateful for everyone who's given back that I've learned from.
Yeah. So what's the best advice you ever got from another designer or anyone starting
Yes.
out? Can is there any one thing or just?
Yes, there is actually.
Oh, yeah.
So interestingly enough, it was from my father. And I say that because, go through my life saying, oh, he has nothing to teach me. But in reality, he's taught me quite a bit. And one of the things he taught me early on is that you're only as good as the people you surround yourself with.
Oh, that's such a father thing to say, but it's so true.
And it's a mantra that is always resonating inside of me because you can't do anything all by yourself.
Yeah.
It does take a village. And I am really always conscious of that and really thankful and grateful for my staff and even my friends, my family, because we need to have the help and support. And my staff is really fantastic. I really wouldn't even want to do it without them.
How big is your staff?
5.
5.
Yes,
Yeah,
I learned. So this is another piece of advice I learned from another designer. Many years ago when I was starting out, she was very successful. She had a really respected firm and she had a fairly big staff. And she said, Robin, don't get hooked into the luxury feel of having this big staff, the glamour of it, because you're going to make less money. Stay small.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to make less money. You'll do less designing if you have a big staff. And I didn't listen.
Oh, so
until I did.
Then you pull back.
I learned the hard way.
Yeah.
But it was because of her that I was able to pull back. And so now we're 5 and it's perfect because I'm doing a lot of the work I love and I'm not spending my time managing.
Yeah. And that's the thing. With the more staff you have, the more managing you're doing and the less design you're doing.
That's right.
So tell me about your furniture line or your furnishings because you have several and you are you're not showing here at High Point right now, but
so this is the first market in 2 years that we're not showing the collection. I really wanted to take some time to come and experience High Point like I used to, and just meet everybody, see everything, get refreshed, because in April we are going to launch in Interhall at IHFC, which is a big deal.
That is.
So I'm very excited about that.
Wow. Yeah. So that's going to be great and can't wait to see it, especially since you have expanded. I know you've been at other shows, and we were talking about that you were at ICFF
and New York Now, where I was a spokesperson for New York Now. So we did both these shows this year. It was a pretty full year. And that's why I figured this High Point would be really good. Just, you have to get yourself inspired again.
Right.
And this has been a great trip for us.
And when you're showing, you don't get out there to see. I mean,
do not.
You're
You do not.
in the booth, so that's probably good advice to maybe take a break every few markets and,
It is.
and go and
It
see
is.
what is around there, and then that gives you that
Right, I get to go to
opportunity you're
friends' talks and things like that, which really I learn every time I hear anybody speak. So I'm having a really good time.
it's fun, and like you said, the people you have your friends and the people you connect with. So do you have is there a certain thing that you do every market? A certain place you eat, or a tradition, something you have to do every time you come to market?
Actually, there is one thing. So I stay at the O. Henry, and they have the Green Valley Grill, and they have my favorite dish there, which is the chicken parmesan chicken.
Oh, wow.
So every time I'm, at least one night, I have to
You
go
have
there.
to-
I
yeah,
have
it's
to
that
go
one
there.
thing you have to get.
No matter
Well,
what.
it's
Usually it's the first night I get here because there's so many parties and events and everything at night, all the other nights. But
Yeah.
I have to do that. I have to admit.
Well, that's good. Now we have a recommendation, a food recommendation.
Definitely,
so
it's a good food
that's great.
restaurant.
A lot of good food here.
Yes.
So, all right. So, more of a fun question, lighthearted question, or just get to know you. What are you, a cat or a dog person?
Dog for sure.
Do you
Uh-huh.
have dogs?
I have
or
one dog. I have one dog.
What do you have?
I have a Havanese Oreo,
Oh,
and he's an elder statesman now.
Oh.
He's a little over 16.
he
So-
definitely is. Oh,
He's an elder statesman,
Oreo.
but we love him, and it's my first pet in my life.
oh, really?
It is. My parents didn't want
As much
pets.
as you've lived in New York, in Manhattan, because it seems like everybody has a little dog.
They do. But I really wanted Oreo. I wanted my children to grow up taking care of another, living thing, and so they are really dog people, much more than even me.
Oh,
I love dogs, but I tend to go towards smaller dogs.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a designer, so
Manageable,
shedding
yeah.
and slobbering
Yeah.
is not
And
going to
they
work
need-
for
and
me.
they have to look good on a little pillow,
Well,
or a bed.
He sleeps in our bed. He's on our sofa. I don't restrict him.
Yeah.
He's too cute.
Well, we have all these great fabrics and things now that we can let our dogs out.
Yes, yeah,
So-
exactly. Performance fabrics. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. So one other one. Are you favorite holiday? Are you a Halloween person?
Oh, I have a favorite holiday.
What is it?
My favorite holiday is Thanksgiving. And the reason why is there's no religion, there's no anything. It is strictly a time to get together and have gratitude. And I do it every year at my house for about 28 to 30 people. I have a big family, so it's mostly family, some friends. And I cook every single thing except dessert myself. And it's my favorite thing.
Oh,
It
yeah.
just makes me feel just a part of everything, and I love to share that with everyone that's important to me. So that's a really sacrosanct holiday for me.
Oh, that's so okay. So now I have one more question. Your stuffing or dressing, whatever. In New York we call it stuffing. But what's in it? I mean, what do you have
I'm gonna have to,
or what's
I'm gonna have to kill you if I tell you.
Okay.
But I'll tell you my secret ingredient.
Yes.
The secret ingredient is chestnuts.
Ah.
I load it with chestnuts and fresh herbs, and maybe someday I'll reveal it. But that's my secret.
That gives it, but what gives us an idea?
Oh my God, it's so good. My entire family and friends can't wait to have it. I can't change it one bit because that's what everybody wants.
Yeah.
And my daughter is always asking me to make it all year round, which I do not. Unfortunately, I don't know why. I just don't. But it's really fantastic. It's the best stuffing anybody that's tasted has ever had. If I say so myself.
I'm really hungry, so we're gonna have to stop so I can get something to eat. Well, thank you so much for being with us, and I can't wait to see next spring your collection here, and hopefully in between.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you for having me, and I can't wait to see you again.
Yeah.